I was born August 31st, 1939, with my twin sister. And we were delivered at Meyer J. Memorial Hospital to Martha and Aaron McLeish. I had a brother who was born 4 years ahead of us, and his name was Herbert. My younger brother was born 3 years after us. That's my sister and I, and that was Stephen. And they're all deceased at this point. Oh my goodness, my biggest challenge was the death of my sister, my identical twin sister. She died last year, in May 31st. And I never realized how ill she was. We were extremely close. And so I am still grieving over her. Because you have so many things in common. When we were younger, we didn't need anybody else around us. We didn't need other friends. It was just two of us because we thought alike. We liked the same things. We wanted to do the same thing. So it was just her and I, we thought, against the world. Her name was Lorine. And of course, my name is Irene. My parents had a hard time trying to find corresponding names. So my father had a cousin whose name was Irene. So that's how I got Irene. And Lorine, I think my mother had a distant relative whose name was Lorine, but they decided to call her Lorine. I wanted to be a salesperson, so I started off working and modeling for AM&A's, which was a local department store. And when I got married, I quit that job and I became a mom, a stay-at-home mom. I married Kenneth Greene, who was a musician, and we had 3 daughters. And during that time, I was a stay-at-home mom, but I always wanted to be out in the world working. So eventually I did do that. I did get a job. I went back to AM&A's. I went through their management training program. At that point, they had very few Black women going through their management program, so that was a challenge. In the meantime, my husband got a job working at the Buffalo News in the circulation department. So I decided I wanted to work for the Buffalo News. So I applied for a job, and at first they didn't hire me. But then they called me when they were looking for a Black female outside sales rep. So that in itself was extremely challenging because they gave me districts that were very difficult to work because they didn't think I could do it. But of course, knowing me, I up for any challenge. So I was there at the Buffalo News for about 15 years. I went on, and after my husband passed, I joined the Bennett Alumni Association, and I was president of that association for about 18 years. And when we started that group, we were a social group that used to meet at each other's homes. Since then, we have donated millions of dollars to the school, and we have raised so much money for projects for the students. We have bought uniforms and computers, and we've taken them on bus trips. We meet on a monthly basis, and anything that the school wants that they can't afford, and we sit down and discuss it. If in any way the Alumni Association can do it, we do it. Yes, that was a challenge in itself too. I decided I needed to go back to work to find something to do with myself. So I applied for a job. I never thought they would hire me. They did. I started off on a part-time basis, and then I became a manager of their retail shops. And I actually was there for 8 years. I really enjoyed it. At the casino, you meet so many different people, and there's so much going on. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. What you have to do is believe in yourself and pick a goal, decide what you want to be, where you want to go, and just don't let anything deter you. In life, there's so many ups and downs and twists and turns that we all have to go through. But if you have a feeling or an idea or an image or something you would like to achieve, go for it. Work hard at it, and don't let anything turn you away. I love young people. I have 3 grandsons that are doing quite well. I'm so proud of them, and my daughters are doing great. I think we should all have a positive look at life. No matter what turmoil or things that happen to us, we always have to try to put the best foot forward that we can and achieve what you feel is important to you.